Hi, my name is Vicki Turner and I work for Strongsville City Schools. You can find me on Twitter at vturner8. You know how we always tell students that we are preparing them for the real world? Well, I want to show you some apps that I use in the real world. I am a mom and I am the mother of 8, 5 boys and 3 girls, as you can see from this picture. And that means that I do a lot of cooking and cleaning. So this past Christmas, I used a couple of my favorite apps to create a Christmas card. And this Christmas card featured some of my favorite recipes, or the recipes that my children often ask me for or ask me to make. So I use SMORE, and if you've never looked at SMORE, I encourage you to take a look. It is a really nice newsletter. There's a free version and you get to create 5 newsletters. And there's also the paid version, which I have, which means that all my newsletters are saved. And I also have some editing, different kinds of editing in the paid version, some different types of backgrounds, and I can do a custom background also. So I'm going to get to my recipes here. When I click on one of my recipes in my SMORE newsletter, and of course I just sent my SMORE newsletter out to my kids, and I think I put it on Facebook, it goes right to whatever I clicked on. So I was on SMORE, I clicked on granola, it went right to granola. If I click on pizza dough, it's going to take me right to the pizza dough recipe. The reason that it does that is because I grab the URL from the top here as opposed to the share button. So if you want to direct someone to a certain place in your Google Slides or in Sheets or anything else, grab the URL. So back to my SMORE. You'll notice I have a lot of different recipes. I also have a lot of different pictures, and you can put videos in there. So it's just a nice little clean newsletter. And also within my Google Slides, I have a table of contents. So Google Slides does let you link to slides within your presentation. So you notice they all are on a different slide that I've directed them to go to. So I do love using slides, but it is a little bit of a different look sending this out as a link as opposed to this a little bit more polished, combining it with SMORE. So I encourage you to give that a try. In addition, I have embedded a YouTube video, and this is a YouTube video that I made for my family a couple of years ago, and again, real world application. My sons were supposed to clean the grout for me, and I knew they were going to forget while I was on vacation, and they were cleaning for my birthday present. And so I made this little video, and when they did forget and they called me and said, what am I supposed to do? I said, check your email because I sent you a link. Interestingly enough, I've had over 110,000 views. So this is serving a purpose in the real world, which is kind of interesting. I certainly didn't expect that. It has been a surprise to me. So I'm going to go back to SMORE again and show you some of my other flyers. I use SMORE a lot to curate. So I have my tech tips, and they're all kind of seasonal. But then I have some other items in here, like Animoto. This is all about Animoto videos. Makerspace. What I've been doing is just saving links about Makerspaces, putting videos in. So this is really nice for me to have and for me to share. And again, this is different than just putting stuff in a slide, and a little bit easier to present to other people. So if you've never tried SMORE, I encourage you to take a look, but also I encourage you to see how you can combine SMORE with some of your Google applications. It's very easy to post to social media, to embed the link, to embed a code in a Google site, and also to send as a newsletter, which is how I usually send out my tech bulletins. So I hope you have enjoyed these applications and give them a try. Google is not just for work.